I want to read energies on Karmics, divine feminine, divine masculine. So they're looking for you to accept their offer. A friendship. The Karmics want a friendship, but they don't want to apologize or admit to what they did. They want to sweep it under the rug, start over, have a fresh start, act like nothing happened, like they didn't try to kill you. They said that was a part of their mission to put you through the test to see what you would do because you are being promoted or something like that. But nah, they took it too far. They got greedy and they started realizing stuff. And so insecure at the end of something for the Karmics, they know that their time has run out, and now everything that's gonna happen to them they can't get out of. All the things that they did just proved how they overstepped their boundaries, like, and they're wondering, like, you're not gonna stop me, why would I? And it's like, I may not be able to deal your karma right now, but just, I was letting you make that decision to see if you would redeem yourself, and you just kept going because you weren't being stopped or thought you were getting away with it. They did not release this masculine. Divine masculine, divine feminine will create new beginnings. These karmics will always be in their head. They're like, and they realize that what they bit off more than they could chew. It's like they tried to take on things that they didn't understand, and instead of giving it back, they finessed their way to get the answer, to unlock something that they weren't ready to experience yet. They couldn't put their pride aside and be the hero or just take responsibility for what they did. They were not successful. They will not be successful because they didn't tell the truth. Everything was meant to happen how it happened because they're trying to portray themselves as one way when they're really another. And ain't no telling what they did in secret to try to cause confusions with the spirit world. Now that they wanted to do it with a physical, it's like a sociopath. They start small and then eventually they'll start attacking human beings. They can't find their way through the situation, and there's no guidance because they betrayed divine feminine. Now they're worried about what's gonna come in the future, the decisions that they made, what's gonna be the consequence of it. Divine feminine, I guess they was looking for something from divine feminine, but because of the way that they treated her, they had no access to her because so now it seems like they don't have access to divine feminine because they were not trying to heal. They were just trying to find another source to dump their karma on while they reap the benefits of what they stole from that person. They didn't trust the process, because no matter how far gone you are, you can always turn your life around. You just have to go through the test, trials, and tribulations, and stay true to yourself. And because you have been on the devil's side, you know how he manipulates. So by you trying to better your life and you seeing those temptations, you should know how to resist them. You should know how to come up against them, because you once were the ones to manipulate. So if you're trying to better yourself, once you hear those negative thoughts or whatever, that's how you know that you're moving in the right direction. Because if you they don't want to speak on what they did, they just want to communicate. But because they don't want to speak on what they did, they can't communicate. They're missing something important. They could be missing the growth of their children because they're so stuck in their head about things and when is this attack going to happen. And you have to understand that it's something that you're creating for yourself. All that fear that you're building, their cups will forever be empty. They won't be able to heal, or whatever karma, they're gonna have to deal with it through their kids. Because if they attack divine feminine kids, divine feminine, divine masculine got caught up in the insecurities of others, which caused them to back away from each other because they were being influenced or thought that they were being spiritually guided or warned to stay away from these people. These people will not be, the karmics will not be able to find love. I feel like divine feminine, divine masculine are, oh dang, I'm supposed to be doing them separately, but okay. Divine feminine, divine masculine are emotionally ready to be on the same level as each other. So don't be something that you're not. And that's what these karmics are worried about, because they backstab divine feminines, like the ability to be in divine feminine's energy, because they lied about like the qualities she possesses. So no, when this union happens, it's like, oh no. What's to this no? It's very important. They have to focus on so all this time that they spent attacking divine feminine, they have to go back to the beginning and reverse what they did in order to get out of this karmic debt. Because the devil had put fear in them that if they try to reverse it, something bad will happen to them. But it's like even the devil has a boss that he has to report to, type stuff. Not saying that. Anywho, hard work paying off. The karmics is saying like the hard work is paying off. That they'll start seeing change once they admit to what they did and just accept. Because the more you try to cause resistance, Let loose and dance, divine feminine, divine masculine. This union will be sweet. Y'all will be on the same traveling journeys. These karmics are ignoring the situations. They are taking into consideration what divine feminine is saying, and they're applying that to their situation. And it's like they're going to expose the truth. You just have to pay attention to, listen to, and pay attention to what they're saying and doing, because they're not going to say, hey, I'm finna tell the truth, pay attention to me. It's like random, like they gonna make sure you're there and that they say it in it. Like, they might not say it directly to you. They could be talking to somebody and they could just be explaining something, but you have to pay attention to what they talking about, because then that'll be the piece to the puzzle. But you gotta be strategic. But look at strategic. It might not be easy for them, so they'll probably still say, you know what, forget it, I'm not doing this, I'll just deal with my karma. But that's their karma, is that they need to tell the truth. And until they do that, nothing that they try to manifest will come into physical form. Caught up in a misunderstanding, keep quiet. These karmics, temptation, success, divine masculine, divine feminine, don't hesitate or you'll lose. And that's what they're doing. They're stalling. I thought I was talking for no reason. Divine masculine might be surprised that divine feminine still wait for him, or like everything he thought was going to happen is not happening. Is really the opposite of what he thought divine feminine would do. Like, if she at least talk to me, or at least give me a chance to explain or try to understand what is going on. I see yes. The karmics are no longer in control. They have to focus, like,